Hello, I'm Pete Martin, longtime mandolinist and private lesson teacher. In this video, we will cover a 4-note phrase I call every other note. To get the accompanying PDF file, see the description below. Ask any questions you have in the comments section. Every other note means playing every other note of the scale we are using. We saw this idea in video number 4 of this series called Thirds and Triads. If needed, review that at the link above. Throughout this video, we will be using the G major scale and thinking of improvisation ideas against the G major chord, but the concepts presented fit against any chord we encounter. You just need to use the appropriate scale for that chord. Let's review the G major scale in first position in example 1. Using the G major scale, let's start on the open G and play every other note for a total of 4 notes. This would be the notes G, B, D, and F sharp. See this in example 2. If we start one note higher in the G major scale and repeat the same pattern, we get the notes A, C, E, and G. See this in example 3. Now take this 4-note pattern and run it through the G major scale in first position. This is something you should practice so you can execute this 4-note phrase starting on any note when you improvise. See this in example 4. Now start on the B note on the E string and practice descending using every other note of the G major scale in first position. See this in example 5. You can make the pattern more interesting by alternating the 4 notes going up, then down. See this in example 6. Practice the same line descending as seen in example 7. You can make this every other note idea into several more patterns. You should definitely explore this more, as all are useful for improvisation as well as helping you see all the notes in the scale more completely. Let's look at one more here. Start on the F sharp note on the D string and descend every other note for a total of 4 notes. Go up to the A note on the G string and ascend. See this in example 8. A secret to using note patterns in improvising is not to use each pattern too much. I would suggest using any pattern for just a few notes, rarely more. If you do it that way, it sounds like music, not an exercise. You practice the exercise to get the pattern proficient, but then use it sparingly. Your assignment is to learn these every other note patterns and use bits and pieces of them in your improvising. I have several videos showing how to make lines from the ideas shown in this series for silver level and above Patreons. Check these out at my Patreon channel. Have fun! Please subscribe, click the bell for notifications, click like, and leave a nice comment as a sacrifice to the algorithm. If you like what you are learning, I ask that you consider supporting my efforts on my Patreon page. Member privileges include early access to videos, exclusive Patreon-only videos and articles, monthly Q&A live stream, and a monthly private lesson. A special thanks to these supporters. You can do this and get a shout out too at patreon.com/Pete Martin. And I'll see you on the next one.